In this exercise video, we're going to be talking through how to get out of a chair or any seated position in good mechanics to help protect your back, your hips, your pelvic floor, and everything else throughout our whole body. And just doing this in the optimal way to conserve energy and be protective of our joints. So what you want to do is especially if you've been sitting down for a long period of time, say you're watching a long movie, you've been sitting down on the couch for 2 hours and now you're going to get up and move around. What you may want to do first is scoot to the front edge of your seat and start off by doing some gentle cat-cow movements, some side-to-side movements, maybe a little hula hoop circle motion, just to kind of warm up your spine, get your muscles woken up again, and decrease any stiffness that you have throughout your spine. Once you feel like your body is ready and you're getting up to move out of that chair and you're ready to go, you want to first start off by getting your feet tucked underneath you. So I'm still sitting at that front edge of the seat. I got my feet tucked in underneath me towards the chair legs. So instead of being at a 90 position here, I'm going to tuck my feet under, pulling my heel back, more bend in the knee, more bend at the ankle to give better leverage so my muscles can help me better. So bring those feet underneath you. Brace your hands on your thighs if you need to. You don't have to do this step, but if you need a little extra support, brace your hands on your thighs and get nice tall posture. So envision somebody pulling the top of your head with a string up towards the ceiling. You want to lengthen through the spine and get nice and tall. That should help get you back to a neutral posture. And then engage your core. You're going to gently pull that belly button in towards the spine and slightly up towards your head, engaging the lower abdominals and feeling that engagement here. So you got your tall posture, you got your feet underneath you, you got your hands on your thighs if you need a little extra help, and then you got that core engagement. Now what you want you to do is hinge forward at the hips. So I'm not moving at my spine, I'm just moving around my hip joints here, hinging forward so I can get good leverage and counterbalance my weight. You can't stand up from a chair back here. This is way too hard for your body, and then you'll end up swinging, getting momentum, which is not ideal. So hinge forward at the hips, keep that core engaged, nice tall posture, push through your hands on your thighs if you need a little extra support, and then keeping everything flat through your torso, stand up from there. So that whole motion, I am keeping everything from here together, moving together. This is all moving together. I'm not doing this. So you don't want your back to be rounding and arching through that motion. You're trying to keep it nice and steady. So that is the option of doing it with your feet in more of a squat position or in a level position. You can also do it with a stagger stance or more lunge position. This is great if you have one leg that's maybe a little stronger, or you have one leg that's got an issue going on. You can choose your stronger leg to help give you a little bit more support without feeling like you're going to compromise your position of your spine. So choose whichever leg you want forward. You can play with it and see which one you feel stronger with. Or if you already know that you have one leg that's a little stronger or more capable of doing this motion, go ahead and place that one in front. So I'm going to get one foot really underneath me here, the other foot more in front here. Still have my hands on my thighs if I need to have a little extra arm support. Still tall posture, still getting that core engagement, still hinging at the hips. So everything else is the same, it's just the foot position is different. And then from here, once you lean forward, then you're going to push through, you're going to feel a lot more pressure through this leg, so maybe like 70% and then 30%, and you're going to push up that way and come into standing. Again, as I'm doing that, my spine and torso is moving together. I am not doing any rounding or arching as I'm going through those motions. So those are the instructions and different ways you can practice getting in and out of a seated position with good support and good stabilization with your core.